Well, if your workplace is anything like ours, the Oscar nominations came out.
Yes.
And everyone all of a sudden was just a movie star. They were a director. They were a writer. I mean, a critic. Yeah, they were a critic. The opinions. But no one's opinion matters as much as, not ours, Rob Rector's. Rob is back, and Rob, I'm telling you, when it comes to things like this, you are the only opinion that I take into consideration.
Then you need to find a wider diverse of friends in your friend group because but thank you. Appreciate
Yes,
that.
you always just make points, and you're good at changing my mind because I come in sometimes with strong opinions, and I'm like, no, you're right. Twilight might not be the best movie ever made. I always have to bring a Twilight reference when you're here.
But you still should sell Amway products, I believe.
Thank you. Exactly. He gets us. All right, so I want to talk. I kind of want to jump in actually to one of the most controversial that's been in. Margot Robbie, Greta Gerwig don't have their own nominations. Yeah. What's up with that?
So yeah, there are snubs. They are nominated.
Yes.
But they are just in different categories.
Yes.
So Greta Gerwig still gets one for the adapted screenplay. That to me is probably even more of an affront because it's an adapted screenplay. Adapted from what? I mean, it was a toy line, you know. So it really was an original screenplay. So yes, original script. So, but it is under adapted. So she did, and Margot Robbie, who is a producer, will still get her flowers, you know, with that nomination too. But yes, I agree. I mean, the name is right there. I mean, it hinges on Margot Robbie's performance, and the fact that she was left out of it is probably the biggest snub of this Oscar season.
I mean, not to mention the plot of the Barbie movie.
Everything around it. And now, you know, it did walk away with several nominations, including America Ferrera, who got one for Best Supporting.
Yes.
But there was another one who, as good as it was, and it was a singular speech. It was just one monologue that she kind of really won it for, and her screen time really isn't that comparable.
True.
So yes, they do have love for Barbie, but I just think it was placed in the wrong categories, perhaps. Maybe with Ryan Gosling also getting one as well. Doesn't send a great message, you know.
I mean, again,
considering all the female
point
empowerment.
Of the movie was missed just a little bit.
Just flew over their heads a bit. Yeah.
What nominations do you agree with?
So this one, the one snub that they didn't make, and the surprise to me is there is an actor who has been on the screen for 70 years and has been in 36 films and has never received a nomination, and this year marks the first time, and that is Godzilla.
That is not where I thought you were going. Did you see me start to clap?
But you have to clap for Godzilla.
No, you do.
This person, talk about naming the title, you know, there it is. He has been putting out consistent work for the better part of 7 decades.
That is true.
Godzilla -1. This is the first nomination a Godzilla movie has ever received.
Wow.
So yeah, so I'm very, very proud of my lizard counterpart over in Tokyo. So yes.
That's incredible.
So yeah, I mean, but there's a lot about that. And really, honestly, if you look at the films itself in the Best Picture, it's a strong batch. It really is. It's diverse. You have 3 female directors for the first time. You've got the first Indigenous person ever receiving an Oscar nomination, and then you've got several other. You've got Martin Scorsese, this is his 10th nomination, I think, and hopefully there'll be several more. But Paul Giamatti, who we were recently speaking about, the last time he was even nominated was almost 20 years ago. And this man has consistently put in good performances. No matter what the film is, he has been such a go-to actor, character actor, mind you, but still very strong. And having him receive his accolades, partially for the holdovers, but then it could be for the snub that he got in Sideways a little while ago. But still, I think I'm really happy with him getting in there as well too. So there's
a lot to look forward to.
There is a lot to look forward to. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of firsts. So you have 10 actors receiving their first award ever. So like Cillian Murphy, Lily Gladstone, you have a nice, rich group of people who I think are deserved. And yes, there are some that were left out. That's going to be anywhere. That's going to be common. That's what we were talking about with the Golden Globes.
Leonardo DiCaprio for years.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio. And there's another perfect example. Yes, he was snubbed, but he's really gotten behind the whole Lily Gladstone wagon and has really pushed for her her to win. So I think that was deserved, and she really was the heart of the movie, The Killers of the Flower Moon, which I forget, it was like one of the top 3 of the nominated films.
All right, Rob, thank you so much for talking to us, and I'm glad today we agreed on a lot of these things.
I think so, and if so, I'll convince you otherwise.
You can, like I said, if anyone can, it's Rob. All right, guys, we have some more CoastLife coming your way. Also, let us know your opinions on Oscar noms. You can talk to us on social media. Right now, though, we'll be right back.